Hello and welcome back, guys. So in this particular session what I'll be covering for you is probability T diagram, and then we'll be doing question number 5. Okay, so there are one yellow, one red, one black ball, right? And then in a bag a sweet is taken out. So there is 3 sweets. A sweet is taken out randomly and not replaced, so it is not replaced. Then after another sweet is drawn, that means 2 times of draw has been there, right? So there will be a yellow ball, yellow, and then there will be red, and then there will be black, right? So it is not being replaced. That means what's your probability of getting this? It's 1 by 3, right? All of these 3 will be same because your total number of ball is 1 yellow, 1 red, 1 blue, right? So after that there will be 3 again from here. So first will be Y, and then your red, and then your blue. Again 3 over here as well. It will be Y, red, and blue, right? Again over here as well, Y, red, blue, right? So what's the probability of getting this? So basically it's not being replaced, right? So after you have already got Y in the first place, then your ball will be reduced to 2 only, right? So there will be only 2 balls remaining. And which ones will they be? Basically there will be 1 red and 1 blue, right? So it will be 2 by 2, okay? Or it will be 0 in case of Y, because there will be 0 number of Y left, right? In case of R, the balls won't be affected, there will still be 1 ball left, okay? In case of blue as well, the balls won't be affected, but since Y has already been drawn out, so we will need to reduce the total sample space, right? Again in this case what will happen is basically Y won't be affected because R is being drawn out, right? So R is being drawn out, that means R will be affected because there is only one R, and then that will be 0, right? Again in this case what will happen? 1 by 2. Again 1 by 2, 1 by 2, and then 0 by 2, okay? So your probability of getting Y comma Y is equals to 1 by 3 into 0 by 2. So it will be 0, okay? Your probability will be nil. So again in this case, when your probability of getting Y comma R is basically 1 by 3 into, oh no, we are only required to find out the sample space, okay? We are only required to give the examples. So next thing will be your probability will be YB, right? And then your probability next will be RY, RR, right? So next will be P, first red and then blue, first blue and then yellow, right? Blue and then yellow, and then probability will be blue and then red, and then your probability will be blue and blue. So see, wherever there are zeros, the values will be 0, right? So we can basically remove this, we can remove this as well, we can remove this as well, okay? Because the probability will be, if you multiply it, you will get 0 as your answer, okay? So your total sample space will be basically probabilities of getting thingy will be Y comma R, Y comma B, and then RY, RB, BY, and then BR, okay? So this is how we basically solve it, okay? Let's look at the answer as well. So whenever we are talking about that, RY and RB is here, okay? That's done. YB and YR is there, okay? And then what else? BY and PR is also there, okay? So that's pretty much it. So yeah, all you need to figure out is whether the ball is being replaced or not. If it is being replaced, then it is good, it's easy to compute. Whereas if it is not being replaced, then you'll have to see whether it affects the other one as well or not. Okay, so whereas if the first draw would have been of let's say a dice, right, and then the second was let's say a head, so that won't basically affect each other, right? So in that case you don't need to worry, but in this sort of cases you will need to look out whether the ball is being replaced or not, because that basically changes our number of sample space, and then the whether the ball is still there or not, because since yellow has already been drawn out in the first, that means your probability of getting yellow will be 0, because there is no zero y in that particular bucket, right, or whatever you're picking it from, right? So your probability will be 0 by 2. That's why we are ignoring it. Okay, so always think of it from the tree diagram perspective, and then think what is happening, whether it is being replaced or not, and then whether one is being affected by the other or not. That's pretty much what you need to do. Okay, so yeah, in this case as well, so since we have not calculated the probabilities, right, we don't need to calculate as well because the question does not say. So this is pretty much it for this particular question. Okay, so if you have any questions regarding this, please do comment down below. I'll definitely be happy to answer it for you. Until next time, bye bye.